Next on three. 1, 2, 3, rise!
On Friday nights, Bryan High's Granger DeWitt loves taking the field with his varsity teammates.
Paul.
But out here, he's the lone Granger, a junior Olympian skeet shooter. While the sports are very different, mental toughness is key in both.
I got here, if I miss one bird, I got to get over it and be able to, hit the next bird.
Granger comes from a very close family, so when his grandma suffered a major heart attack just a few weeks ago, Granger wasn't sure if he should go to an Olympic qualifier for skeet shooting the following weekend.
She used a lot of her strength, and she just went like this, and so that encouraged me a lot, It made me feel better about, leaving for the weekend.
Dedicating the competition to Mimi, Granger placed 3rd in the country for the 21 and under juniors division and 9th place overall. But the event ran long and the plan of driving to his football game that night wasn't possible. So Granger did what any 17-year-old would do. He found a pilot. A friend of Granger's dad owns a small 6-seat plane like this, and it was just a 15-minute drive away at the Kerrville Airport. They flew to Killeen, and Granger's mom drove him to the game.
It was crazy. I'm just sitting there in the airplane and just thinking, wow, I'm flying to a high school football game. That just doesn't happen.
Granger suited up halfway through the second quarter and started the second half at defensive end. With less than 30 seconds left in the game and the Vikings leading by 2, Granger is the first to hit Shoemaker's quarterback at the 1-yard line. Out of timeouts, Shoemaker didn't get off another snap.
It took all of us to make that play. You could really feel like the connection in the team right after that play. Everybody's congratulating each other.
I'll probably tell my grandkids about it. Tell football stories one of these days. I had a guy that just came in, flew in, and came in, made a goal line stand, and left.
But Granger still had one more task on his schedule. Celebrate with Mimi.
I had the trophy. I went back and showed her, and just to see the excitement on her face, that helped a lot.
Mimi passed away last Friday. She was 76 years old. Granger had a football game that night, and whether or not he'd play was an easy choice.
I knew that would have just, made her mad if I hadn't played that night. I had a whole team, and I didn't want to let my teammates down.
You don't mourn the loss. You celebrate the life. But I was proud of him. He knew that he had our support and we would be in the stands.
While the Vikings lost to A&M Consolidated, Granger's positive attitude continues to win over his teammates.
His gun is weird.
The final round of Olympic trials is in Tucson, Arizona in May. Plenty of time for the DeWitt family to find a bigger plane. In Bryan, Kevin Cuenca, ABC 40 Sports.